Hey y'all, happy Friday! Major League Baseball is back, and so am I. I've been a little sick and looking super pale because of it. Love that for me. Alright, guys. Let's get to it. First things first, I'm gonna tell y'all the Atlanta Hawks are an unserious franchise, and therefore, I'm an unserious fan. And I hadn't really been watching them motherfuckers, because for what? Y'all are frustrating as hell. Or what are we doing? What are we doing? Anyways, that's not the point. So we're gonna focus on other fun stuff. First of all, Major League Baseball is back. The first two series were canceled a week ago, and they came to an agreement yesterday. They were supposed to cancel the second two series, but now, from my understanding, that means the second two series are still on opening days, April 7th. That means the Braves are opening at home. We have not opened at home since 2018 against the Phillies, so I fucking love that. I'm super excited. I've got to get tickets to get my ass in there. Like, no questions asked. It has to happen. So I love that. I love the home opener. I love all of that. Then, to be honest, guys, I don't really feel like digging into the CBA is good for you coming from me, because I've read all the stuff and I feel like I understand it, but me's telling you so you can understand it is a fucking shot in the damn dark. I'm gonna be honest. Plus, y'all have been reading it too. We all know what's going on. Either way, Major League Baseball's back. Opening day is April 7th. We are getting a full 162 games, and we are ready to fucking roll. I said I did not care. I said I knew we wouldn't have baseball until like June, July. I said it didn't matter, but yesterday when it was like, okay, we're close, but like we're really close, like we're actually close, nothing like it. Fantastic feeling. Free agency should go crazy. To be honest, I kind of expected some shit last night. There wasn't any. That's fine. No big deal. Maybe they really did not talk during the lockout. But I expect the next week or so to go absolutely insane. And special thoughts to all the players that have to work out getting visas and stuff in this shortened time frame. Hopefully those all go smoothly. So that's kind of all we got on Major League Baseball at the moment. There's not been any free agency signings yet. Spring training starts in just like a week, so we're ready to fucking go. So next week we'll have something to really talk about when it comes to baseball. College sports have kind of taken over my life at this point, guys. Basketball conference tournaments are going on right now. It's March Madness. It's a good day in my household because Vanderbilt beat Alabama yesterday, so they're done. They're out. Texas A&M also beat Florida, which means Texas A&M is who Auburn will face tonight. We have not played yet because we're the fucking best, so we gotta buy. So we play tonight. Tournament ends on Sunday, which means I only have what day? Which means I only have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to stress over this, which is really good for me. So I love that. We play at 11 o'clock today, which kind of fucking sucks, but whatever. I'm going to be watching at work, I guess. So hopefully we don't fuck up too bad or I'm going to scream my head off at work. Excuse me, guys. It's been a long week, and it's only fucking... No, it's Friday. God. I don't know anything. That's how long of a week it's been. Okay. So college basketball has been kind of crazy. Or I say kind of crazy. The last couple of weeks have been, March Madness. It's been fun. It was like 2 weekends ago that all of the top 6 teams lost in the same weekend. That had like never happened before. That was kind of crazy. UNC beat Duke at home for Coach K's last game. That was kind of crazy. Stuff's been just going bananas. Alabama lost to LSU in double overtime was that Saturday? I think. Or last Saturday, I guess. They definitely shouldn't have, but Alabama was like the weirdest fucking basketball team. Had they not lost yesterday, like they probably would have made it to the Final Four. Like it was I feel like because they lost yesterday, that's what we're doing, you know? But had they won, like I was going to be nervous for them because that team all year long has either been like fantastically good. They beat Gonzaga. They have a good resume of teams they've beaten. But then they've gotten the absolute dog shit beaten out of them by 1, us. 2, people who shouldn't have beaten them. Like, they're really confusing. Shout out Alabama fans. I'm sorry for y'all having to deal with that. Anyways, Selection Sunday's this Sunday. Conference tournaments closed this week. We are about to be in the thick of it. It is going to be super fucking fun. I have also been watching a little bit of college softball. I told y'all I was going to commit to watching like at least 2 games a week. I have been doing that. And I got lucky because one of the games I watched, I guess this has been 2 weeks ago now. All the days are running together. But Alex Sirocco threw a no-hitter for Michigan, and that was pretty cool. Just because no-hitters are always cool, especially in softball. Pitching in softball is so intriguing to me because of the way that they can pitch. Like, they can pitch a full game and then pitch a full game the next day and then pitch a full game the next day. Like, I understand they're not throwing as hard and all that stuff. I know what goes into it, but it's just very interesting to me. And like the coming out of a game and then going back in, it's just so weird, but it's fun to watch. So I'm still getting softball some stuff. Auburn softball is doing really, really well this year. If I remember correctly, they only have 1 loss right now, maybe 2, but it's like quiet. Like, we haven't really heard much about them yet. Very similar to Auburn's baseball team, because Auburn's baseball team also only has 2 losses. And they've been doing fucking fantastic. They played Rhode Island at home this past weekend. Fucking scored like a billion runs, which I understand it's Rhode Island, but still, they scored like a billion runs. They played Tennessee Tech at the Trash Panda Stadium, Toyota Field, on Tuesday, beating them, and it's just, they're quietly very, very good. Now, obviously, we haven't gotten into SEC play yet. That starts next weekend, like the 18th or whatever that is. So, that's when we'll see what we're really made of, but they've been really good so far, and it's been very quiet. I think they snuck in the rankings finally at like 38 this week. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, so the rest of college baseball, bananas. Tanner Witt's having to have UCL surgery. Landon Sims hurt himself in Friday's start. Right? Yes, Friday's start. We haven't heard anything since. We don't know what's going on. After the game, Lamonis was like, yeah, we're going to have him checked out. And that was like it. We haven't ever heard anything else about what we're doing there. So, that's bonkers. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. I guess we'll see pretty soon. Mississippi State lost a series to Tulane. They're playing 500 ball right now. Since we're talking about Landon Sims, we might as well pile on. Sorry, State fans. They're playing like 500 ball right now. They're not doing very well. And to be quite honest, if they lose Landon Sims, I'm not trying to be a bitch here. I'm not trying to go too hard. But if they lose Landon Sims for the year, they're middle of the pack SEC team. I mean, they could obviously overachieve that. They could obviously get back to Omaha. But, I mean, they've got some good offense. But without him stabilizing that rotation and stabilizing that entire pitching staff, really, they're middle of the pack team. Maybe that's harsh. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I'm pretty sure that's how the chips will fall. Okay, who else? So, NC State was swept by Northeastern over the weekend. Tommy White went like 1 for 12. He had no homers. He didn't do anything. Then, on Tuesday they played. Tommy came back. He, I think, went 3 for 4 at the plate, if I remember correctly, or 2 for 3, one of the two. And NC State won. And I've been quietly saying for about a week now, since they started their skid, because when NC State started their skid, Tommy also started his skid. Does NC State go as Tommy goes? I'm not saying the whole damn team is his responsibility, but we've all seen it. I mean, offense is contagious, hitting is contagious, winning is contagious. So, if when he slips, the rest of the team slips, is there not another guy to pick him up? That's going to be a problem. That's going to be something we have to look into and see what's up, because that's going to be dangerous. SEC play starts this week, not SEC, ACC starts this weekend. So, NC State, that's you. Your conference tournament time's starting, so you got to pick it up. And prove that you're still that pack that's trying to get back to Omaha, because we all want you there. Speaking of ACC, Wake Forest finally lost their first game. I was very sad. They played Coastal Carolina, who, to be quite honest, I was a little nervous for that game because Coastal Carolina had gotten swept by UNC last weekend. So when they came in to play them on Tuesday, I was like, this is not going to look good. This is going to be very scary. And it was. They carried a perfect game into the 8th and a no-hitter into the 9th, and Wake ended up being able to string together a couple of hits and only lost 4-3, but still, loss is a loss. Then they played George Mason on Wednesday and won, and now they have ACC tournament at home. Not tournament. Jesus, everything's blending together, y'all. I'm trying. They have ACC play starting at home this weekend. FSU is there. So on Friday, today, we have Parker Messick and Rhett Lauder match up on the mound. And that's very fucking exciting. Like, even my dog's excited, as you can probably hear. Also, we're freeforming today. I don't have any notes. And me jumping around like this is why we don't freeform. But it's okay. We'll deal with it later. Let's see. What else happened? Parker Kelly for Texas Tech is going like absolutely bananas at the plate. He's hitting home runs and grand slams and all this shit all over the place. Love that for him. Clemson swept South Carolina. Sorry, guys. South Carolina last weekend. Clemson is still undefeated. Purdue is still undefeated. And I think Virginia is still undefeated. I believe that's correct. Because Texas and Tennessee both lost in the Shriners Classic. That was a fantastic tournament, invitational, whatever the fuck you want to call that thing that they had this past weekend. Tennessee-Texas game on Friday night was absolutely... I loved it. That was my matchup of the weekend. I know Texas LSU was supposed to be like a better game. I know they definitely had more people there because of, the location of the tournament being in Houston, and Louisiana obviously being right there. It's like 4 hours from one, 2 hours from the other or some shit. So I know they had a lot of fans for LSU Texas, but Tennessee Texas was a more exciting game, in my honest opinion. Don't shoot me. I'm just saying. Also in that weekend, UCLA and Baylor had a game where the pitching was like just absolutely bananas. Both the starters went into the 8th. It was so fun to watch. We had a lot of starters going deep into games this past weekend. We also had 2 announcements of major injuries, so I don't know. But anyway, starters are going deeper into games than I expected at this point in the season. So that's interesting. Gonzaga took a series from Oklahoma State this past weekend. Those are the Cowboys. They're ranked 6th, I believe. So Gonzaga took a series. Did they sweep them? Gonzaga swept them, I'm pretty sure, this past weekend. There's a lot of information going around this morning. Gonzaga swept them. And then on Wednesday, Oklahoma State played BYU, and BYU beat them. So Oklahoma State's got to figure their shit out real quick. I don't know if they start conference play next weekend with the SEC or the next weekend, but either way, it's pretty soon. So they got to figure their shit out, because that's a bunch of losses right there together. The Dirtbags are still struggling, sputtering. They had a losing streak. They've now had a winning streak. They've won 3 straight. They played Gonzaga at home this weekend because there was a little bit of controversy with... They were supposed to play Nebraska in Nebraska this weekend. Nebraska canceled the game because of some weather. I don't know I guess it's cold there. I'm not really sure. I don't know the weather in Nebraska right now, but they canceled the game. The Dirtbags were like, hey, you guys fly to California, we'll play home. And they were like, LOL, nah. So Nebraska is now off the schedule completely, and the Dirtbags are playing Gonzaga this weekend at home. So this is a chance for the Dirtbags to show us, are they like the real deal? Like, are they really going to do this? Or are they going to fall down a little further and off the radar a little more? Also a chance for Gonzaga to prove themselves. So that's all very exciting. We'll see what happens there. That'll be your later night baseball, so you'll get to watch that then. Florida took 2 out of 3 from Miami. I did not have that. I had Miami taking it. Thanks for letting me down, Canes, but that's okay. Georgia Tech took 2 out of 3 from UGA, and then UGA just split a midweek series with Georgia Southern. So they got to figure their shit out. I know it's early. I'm telling everybody to figure their shit out, but y'all got to figure your shit out because conference tournament or conference play is starting either this weekend, next weekend, or the next. Like, it's right here. So we're about to find out who you really are. So these last few non-conference games, you better figure your fucking shit out. Just saying. Who else? What else? I don't have a lot of time left, guys. I'm going to be honest. We have softball very soon. I got to run out the door. But because it's actually Thursday. I've been talking like it's Friday, but it's Thursday. You'll see this on Friday. But it is Thursday, and I have to go to softball for 2 hours and coach 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds, however old they are. Either way, this has been fun. I will see you guys next week. I'm not even going to tell y'all the schedule because y'all don't care, and it probably won't stick to it anyway, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But I'll see you. And I don't really have any new music to talk about. I don't really have anything I'm obsessed about other than Major League Baseball being back and college baseball is getting a lot of love, and content creators, congratulations, you fucking made it through the lockout. Now you can go bananas. Hype videos are back, you guys. I forgot how much I love hype videos, but fucking MLB hype videos are back. I shared a really cool one last night. I'm going to be digging into those later. But yeah, that's quick, brief, slow, free form, no notes, and this will not happen again because I hate no notes. Hate it. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday, and I will see you soon.